Looks like a great film as well. Now another Teessider heading for stardom. It's said that the road to success is rarely an easy one, but after years of writing songs, a musician's hoping his work will finally pay off. Dave Paterson's hoping to make his name as a composer.
Loving you is not easy, tearing me apart.
Hard at work in the studio at his home in Dormanstown, David Paterson's putting the finishing touches to one of his latest works. He's always been a keen musician and has been writing lyrics and music for about 8 years. But as he continues to send tapes off to record producers, he's still hoping for his big break. Late last year, he was put in touch with the council's business development advisor, who immediately suggested he joined a band he himself played with, the Fettlers.
I needed a guitarist, so he asked me if I'd pop along and have a go. Well, it's been excellent because really for a long time I've just been working on my own, and it's really nice to be working with other people, other ideas, and it's not as lonely as just working in a little studio.
Although his singing voice is unaffected, David finds speaking to people difficult because he has a stutter. Joining the Fettlers has not only given him an extra confidence boost, but also turned him into a bit of a star.
Very, very impressed with his standard of musicianship and his versatility, as well as his musicianship and how the songwriting is not just down one particular line. It's quite versatile and cuts across a full, band of different styles.
All the time he's inventing and creating sounds, or you might say to him, can you do a little thing here and a little bit there, an introduction? And I just don't know where he gets the talent from. Dave can play violin, keyboards, he could play a piece of wood on the floor. He's really talented, and the best of luck to him.
All he needs now is to hit the right note with the record companies.
Adrian Beadnell from Redcar and Loftus Regeneration joins me now. You've helped Dave find his job. You obviously think he's got great talent.
Yes, he's a one-off, is Dave. I came across him within my job. I helped set up new businesses, and sort of my ears pricked up when I heard there was a musician wanting to see me. So I went to see Dave, and I was really taken aback by the quality of the stuff that he was writing and the skills that this chap has.
And he hasn't let his problems with his speech deter him in any way, has he?
Not particularly. Dave does have a problem possibly on telephone conversations, etc., which is where I've helped him in the past. But strangely enough, it doesn't affect his singing. He can still sing exceptionally well. Why, we're not sure, but there's obviously some reason for that. But he can sing like a bird.
Now, you're enthusiastic because you worked with Chris Rea many years ago, so it's helping someone else achieve what you did. Yeah,
well, the three of us were in Chris's first band, and I've always sort of kept an interest. In fact, I studied music, but I've always kept an interest in the music business, and I still play a little bit now. But I suppose in some respects that was a bit that led me on to identify how clever Dave is, because I can, sort of identify with the talents that he possesses and his ability to write.
It's a tough business. Do you think he'll do very well?
It is a tough business. I'm hoping that he'll do exceptionally well. He's got all the abilities and the talents. The big problem is to get him in front of the right people. He wants to write adverts, themes, film music, scores, etc. And really, it's trying to get him in that sort of network. And once you're in, then, people call upon you to do various tasks.
So that's your next challenge. Best of luck with that, and
Thank
thanks very much for joining us.